To see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
There's the dish to Valanciunas. Shot from the low block. That one rolling around and rims out. Spurs leading by 3. Parker kicks to Leonard. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Shoots off the screen, and that one's good. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space.
How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there.
It's Parker with the drive. No dice from 9 feet out.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Some changes for Toronto. Biyombo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Terrence Ross. San Antonio also making some changes. West is checked in for Duncan. Ginobili comes in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Now here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Good job threading that pass. Into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Raptors trail by 4. Now Lowry. Here's Joseph. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
1:37 left to play in the third. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. No good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
Well, you know, they split their meetings last season, and the way both of these teams love to compete, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened again.
Screen by Scola. Passes it to Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead, and the basket by Scola. Scola's got his first bucket in this one. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of them.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
And it's Lowry penetrating. West with the steal. And here we go. Here's Leonard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lowry dishes to Biyombo. Here's Scola. He kicks to Biyombo. Mills with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Mills. 15 points for Leonard.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Scola sets a screen for Lowry. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Spurs lead by 5. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Raptors trail by 5. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Ross in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Swiped it away. Pushing it up. Here's Parker. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And Ginobili, here we go. Missed inside.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage. Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Parker outside. Looking to get back on track here. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Lowry. And oh, here we go, DeRozan.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. It's not really a surprise at this point, but the Spurs were in the playoffs last year. 18th consecutive appearance.
Yeah, and they weren't in that usual top 3 spot, though. Although, had they won the last game, instead of being the 6th, they would have been the 2nd.
Right.
Didn't have that home court advantage, and as they went up against the Clippers, it really cost them in that 7th game.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
And against the Clippers, the Spurs didn't have home court advantage. I mean, ended up playing a big part in that series. They ended up losing in Game 7 in Staples with some questionable timekeeping, but that's not why they lost.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game. And that Spurs series sure didn't feel like a first-round matchup. I mean, you could have easily have seen either team playing for the title regardless of who won the series. Both teams acknowledged that it felt like a conference finals matchup.
In the last few years, the Toronto fans have made a strong case for being the loudest in the league. And Greg, you know, the Air Canada Center can sound like a 60,000 capacity crowd during the playoffs.
It is really unreal. It gives the Raptors a huge advantage here at home. Toronto and Canada will always be hockey first, but they love their Raptors here in the North. Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Tim Duncan. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris.
You know, the Raptors were top 5 in attendance last season as well. I mean, fans had plenty to cheer about as the team finished with 27 home wins on the year.
Lowry against Parker. Outside Lowry. Feeds it to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 21 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And the Raptor franchise record for home wins is 30, set back in 07. You get the feeling with the way the crowd gets into it, that record won't stand much longer.
Diaw can't hit. Raptors have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the 4th. A tremendous offensive outburst. Lowry with the ball. Now Green defending. Screen by Valanciunas. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Dishes it to Patterson. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Toronto. .137 left to play in the final quarter. Parker up top, now recovering. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Parker drops them both.
How about Tony Parker? He's been getting it done. He has 8 points and 9 assists. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
And Clark, you can just see him oozing with confidence right now.
Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Pass to Scola. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio with the rebound. The feed to Parker. And Leonard has it in the corner. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
There's 48 seconds left in the game.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in.
Clutch free throws there, fellas. This one's a barn burner, tight as me in an airport lavatory.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. Baseline try. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Right side Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Yes!
Lowry is small in size, but big in might. And when he gets going, he can be an offensive force.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Duncan. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Duncan. Here's Parker. Ross grabs the board. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
2 shots. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Parker kicks to Leonard. The tray. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Parker outside. It's Ginobili outside. Can't connect. And so it's Toronto winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan. He had a tremendous first half, and that clearly inspired the whole team after halftime. Gave him a big lift. Let's get your opinion, Shaq.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight.